everyone, today I'm back with another video, and what I'm going to be doing today is showing you guys how I make my thumbnails for my videos. And I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys a little preview of what some of my thumbnails look like. I really just take two pictures together of whatever video I was doing and, you know, make them lively. So the first thing that I'm going to be clicking on when I make my thumbnails, I go to collage because, like I said, I use more than one picture. So we're just going to go through and take a random picture here. Now, since I'm only going to be using two pictures, I don't need these boxes. So what I'm going to do is you're going to go to layouts, and you can create your own if you want to. They have ducks in a row, which is usually what I use. Cards, square deals. I mean, if you have a lot of pictures for, you know, your video, then these would be good for you. These are royal features, by the way. You have to pay for those. So I'm going to take my photo and drag it over. I'm going to open another photo. Take it over. And this is what I'm going to be using for my video right here. Now, what I like to do is I can either add more spacing or, you know, pretty much take the spacing off, but I like to put, well, first I like to round my corners. If you guys see my videos, my thumbnails are pretty rounded. And then, you know, I can take a color, whatever color I want. Let's see. I like using something light because not too harsh. Oh, one thing you can also do is do a transparent background, and basically what that is going to do when you upload this photo, it's going to look exactly like this. So on YouTube, it's probably going to put a black background simply because that's how YouTube is. But if you're doing it on, you know, maybe a picture or something and you have to take the background completely off, that's what transparent background does. So I'm going to put back in my spacing because that's too much spacing. And then we're going to go into edit, open an editor. And this is where I get to go in and put in my text and my overlays and everything else. So this little butterfly right here is the overlays, and it's pretty. They have a lot of stuff. We're just going to go down the list here. I'm just going to show you guys. Yeah. Lots and lots of stuff. So what do I want to use? Well, I want to use an arrow, and I'm going to show you guys the difference between having a free account and then actually paying for Royal. So with Royal, you get all these cute stuff that you can obviously see right here. You get these like cute squiggly lines, which is what I'm actually going to use in my picture. And then you have, you know, like the basic ones where it's just straight or whatever. But I don't want to use that, so delete it. And you can also have comic bubbles. Let's see, let's use this one. So let's see. We are going to kind of resize this a little bit. You can change the color of it if you want to. So let's go with like a pinkish. Should I change the inside? I don't usually change the inside that much. I usually leave it white. But just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep my arrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into text, and it's going to show your recent text from, you know, whenever you do it. And you can also see that this is a royal feature as well. So there are some texts that you have to pay to use. So what star should I use, you guys? I kind of like this one over here. So we're going to use this one, and we're going to put it right here, like this. Well, that looks nice. Ooh. I'm having too much fun here. So this is pretty much how I make my thumbnails. And the purpose, like I said in my tips for YouTube 2015 video, the purpose of thumbnails is to pretty much make your pictures come alive. Because I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. This is what you don't want. You don't want pictures like this as your thumbnail. Because as you can see, it looks pretty bad. Looks pretty bad because YouTube, this is what YouTube likes to do. I'm going to show you guys. YouTube likes to take your most weirdest pictures and try to set them as your thumbnail. So like in this one, I'm going to go to edit. You see these thumbnails? Let's see. You see these thumbnails? Mouth open, mouth open, mouth open. You don't want that. You want something like this. You don't want pictures with your mouth open or you making weird faces. So basically the thumbnail is what I believe it is. It's just to make your videos more lively. Well, not your videos, but like when people are coming to your channel and they're looking and, you know, they want to see, like, I would open this one. I would open this one. I would open this one. You know, just when your videos look more lively, then, you know, you want to. It's just Marie's videos. I'm sure you guys do. So let's go to her videos and see, like, you would watch this. This looks exciting. This looks exciting. This looks exciting. All of these pretty much look exciting. These are what thumbnails are for, you guys. These are what thumbnails are for. So when you're using PicMonkey, be as creative as you want to be. You can put whatever you want on your thumbnail. You just don't want it to look too cluttered. So when you are making your thumbnail, say, hey, I wanted it to look good. I want it to look like this or like this or, you know, like this. You know, you want it to look lively. Now, just remember, don't get mad if you're a free user and you're trying to click on, you know, the stars or, you know, like these and you can't use them because you have to pay for them. Or you can do what I did and you can go in and get a free trial. That way you will be able to use them for 30 days. So you can go in and, you know, use them, figure out what you like to do with your pictures. And then after that 30-day free trial, it will charge your card $4.99. So if you do not want to be charged or if you just want to use this for a little while, if you're a person who pre-films their videos, then if you don't want to be charged, please make sure that you know, turn it off. So now when you go in to save your pictures on PicMonkey, it's going to come to a screen like this, and basically you just, you know, change that. I never change this. I never change it. This is what they mean. If you do click it, this is what they'll mean. Not great quality, gorgeous but large file size. I just choose Pierce because that's good for me. So then you can go to save to my computer. I'm not going to change the name. I'm just going to do that. And then once you save it, it'll tell you when it's saved. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. And just remember, you don't want those funny looking pictures on your YouTube videos. So go ahead and get into PicMonkey. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good night.